Ever wondered why we love butterflies but fear bees? It's a fascinating question with deep-rooted cultural and psychological answers. In this video, we'll dive into the world of human perception and explore the reasons behind our contrasting views of these two important pollinators. From ancient symbolism to modern-day fears, we'll uncover the fascinating story of how humans have interacted with bees and butterflies throughout history. So, let's get buzzing and fluttering into the world of human perception. Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of pollinators. Bees are nature's tiny powerhouses, while butterflies bring beauty to every garden they touch. But which one plays the bigger role in shaping our environment? Stay tuned to discover the ultimate face-off versus butterfly, where beauty meets the buzz and pollination is key. Bees and butterflies, both members of the insect kingdom, share similarities but have distinct physical characteristics. Bees have a robust, hairy body with three sections: head, thorax, abdomen, two pairs of membranous wings connected by hooks, long segmented antennae for sensing, and many female bees possess a stinger. Their colors range from black, yellow, brown to orange. Butterflies have a slender, elongated body with three segments: the head, thorax, and abdomen, along with two pairs of large, colorful wings covered in tiny scales that give them their vibrant patterns. Their long, slender antennae, often ending in a small knob, help in sensing the environment and locating food, while their coiled proboscis is used for sucking nectar from flowers. Known for their striking and diverse coloration, butterflies use their colors for camouflage, warning signals, or attracting mates. Bees have two pairs of membranous wings connected by tiny hooks called hamuli, which enable synchronized movement for enhanced flight efficiency. Their flapping motion, similar to birds, generates lift by creating low-pressure areas above and high-pressure areas below, propelling them forward. Known for their agility, bees can hover, fly backward, and perform intricate aerial maneuvers, essential for collecting pollen and nectar. Butterflies have two pairs of membranous wings, which are usually larger and more colorful than those of bees, with scales that provide structural support and vibrant hues. Instead of flapping, they mainly glide and soar, with wings designed to optimize lift and reduce drag, enabling long-distance flight with minimal energy. Compared to bees, butterflies are slower and less agile, following a more relaxed, fluttering flight path from flower to flower. Bees, known for their efficiency as pollinators, use their hairy bodies to transfer pollen between flowers while foraging for nectar. With numerous species, each favoring specific flowers, their diversity supports the pollination of a wide range of plants, including essential crops like apples, almonds, and tomatoes. However, the recent decline in bee populations due to habitat loss and pesticide use has raised concerns about food security. Butterflies, the colorful pollinators, are drawn to brightly colored, sweet-scented flowers, ensuring they visit plants needing pollination. Their long tongues allow them to reach deep into flowers, benefiting plants with tubular shapes, while their role in pollinating wild plants is essential for maintaining biodiversity. Bees are primarily nectarivores, meaning they primarily feed on nectar. This sweet liquid, produced by flowers, provides them with energy. However, their diet is not solely reliant on nectar. Bees also collect pollen, a protein-rich substance that serves as food for their larvae. Bees use their long, tubular tongues to extract nectar from flowers. This process, while beneficial for the bees, also aids in pollination. As bees move from flower to flower, they inadvertently transfer pollen, facilitating the reproduction of plants. Bees gather pollen on their bodies, especially their legs. This pollen is then transported back to their hives to be stored in cells. The larvae feed on this pollen, ensuring the continuation of the bee colony. Butterflies, like bees, are primarily nectarivores. However, their feeding habits are more diverse. While nectar is their primary food source, they are also known to consume fruits, especially those that are overripe or decaying. Butterflies use their long proboscis, a straw-like tongue, to suck nectar from flowers. This feeding behavior not only provides them with energy, but also contributes to pollination. Certain butterfly species, such as the monarch butterfly, are known to feed on the juice of overripe fruits. This provides them with additional nutrients and helps them to build up reserves for long migrations. Bees, particularly honeybees, have a relatively short lifespan, especially during the busy summer months. A worker bee born in the spring and will only live for a few weeks, dedicating her entire existence to collecting nectar, pollen, and caring for the hive. However, bees born in the late summer or fall can live for several months, overwintering in the hive to ensure the colony's survival. The queen bee, the mother of the colony, has a much longer lifespan. She can live for several years, laying thousands of eggs daily. Male bees, known as drones, have a shorter lifespan. Their primary role is to mate with the queen, and they are typically expelled from the hive after mating season. Butterflies, on the other hand, have a more varied lifespan depending on the species. Some butterflies live for only a few weeks, while others can survive for several months or even overwinter. The life cycle of a butterfly typically involves 4 stages. The butterfly life cycle begins with an egg laid on a suitable host plant. The egg hatches into a caterpillar, which spends most of its time eating and growing. The caterpillar forms a pupa or chrysalis and undergoes metamorphosis. The adult butterfly emerges from the chrysalis, ready to mate and lay eggs. Factors such as temperature, food availability, and predators can significantly influence the lifespan of both bees and butterflies. In general, bees have a shorter lifespan due to their demanding roles within the colony, while butterflies can have a more varied lifespan depending on species and environmental conditions. Bees are renowned for their complex social organization. They live in hives, which are essentially structures built by the bees themselves. These hives are home to thousands of bees, each with a specific role. The queen is the only female capable of laying eggs. She is the center of the hive and controls the colony's reproduction. The majority of bees in a hive are workers. They are all female and perform various tasks, including collecting nectar and pollen, building honeycomb, and caring for the young. Male bees are called drones. Their primary function is to mate with the queen. They do not contribute to the hive's daily activities. Bees communicate through a variety of methods, including pheromones and dances. These communications help them coordinate their activities and maintain the hive's overall health. Butterflies, in contrast to bees, are typically solitary creatures. They do not live in colonies or hives. Instead, they spend most of their lives flying from flower to flower, searching for food and mates. While butterflies may occasionally gather in large numbers, this is usually for specific purposes, such as feeding on a particular plant or seeking shelter from inclement weather. Unlike bees, butterflies do not have a complex social structure or hierarchy. These provide a source of food for both bees and butterflies. A variety of flowering plants, including native wildflowers, are ideal. For butterflies, specific plants serve as hosts for their larvae. These plants provide food and shelter for caterpillars. Bees and butterflies need places to rest, hibernate, or seek protection from predators and inclement weather. This can include hollow trees, dead wood, or artificial nesting boxes. Bees and butterflies need water for drinking and maintaining hydration. Clean, shallow sources like bird baths, ponds, or puddles are suitable. Both bees and butterflies are cold-blooded creatures that rely on sunlight to warm up. Sunny areas are essential for their activities. Homeowners can create bee and butterfly-friendly gardens by planting a variety of nectar-rich flowers and providing suitable nesting sites. These areas often provide abundant nectar sources and host plants for butterflies. Forests can offer shelter, nesting sites, and food sources for both bees and butterflies. Urban parks can be valuable habitats for bees and butterflies, especially if they include native plants and natural areas. By providing these essential elements, you can create a welcoming habitat for bees and butterflies in your own backyard or community. Bees are social insects and live in colonies. The queen bee is the sole reproductive female, while the worker bees are sterile females that gather food, care for young, and maintain the hive. The queen bee mates with drones male bees during a nuptial flight. She stores the sperm in a specialized organ called a spermatheca and can use it to fertilize eggs for years. The queen lays eggs in honeycomb cells. Fertilized eggs develop into female worker bees, while unfertilized eggs become drones. A thriving colony can produce thousands of bees per season. The queen's reproductive capacity is key to the colony's success. Unlike bees, butterflies are solitary creatures. Each female butterfly lays her eggs individually on plants that will provide food for the hatching caterpillars. The female butterfly uses specialized organs to detect suitable plants for laying eggs. She often lays her eggs on the underside of leaves, where they are protected from predators and the elements. After hatching, the caterpillar larva feeds voraciously on the host plant. When it reaches its full size, it forms a pupa chrysalis and undergoes metamorphosis. The adult butterfly emerges from the chrysalis, ready to mate and lay eggs, completing the life cycle. Bees are known for their collective defense, a strategy where the colony works together to protect the hive. Some of their defense mechanisms include: bees can use their barbed stingers to inject venom into attackers, causing pain and swelling. This serves as a deterrent to potential predators. When a hive is threatened, bees may swarm, forming a large mass of bees around the queen. This tactic can overwhelm predators and protect the hive. Specialized bees known as guard bees stand watch at the entrance of the hive, preventing intruders from entering. Butterflies, being more individualistic, have developed various strategies to protect themselves. Many butterflies have evolved coloration or patterns that blend in with their surroundings, making them difficult for predators to spot. This is known as camouflage. Some butterflies mimic the appearance of toxic, a distasteful species. This strategy deters predators who associate the appearance with danger. Certain butterflies incorporate toxic substances into their bodies, making them unpalatable to predators. This can be achieved through their diet or by producing toxins themselves. Some butterflies have physical structures, such as spines or hard scales, that make them difficult for predators to consume. Perhaps the most famous example of insect communication is the waggle dance of honeybees, performed by forager bees upon returning to the hive. This dance provides precise directions to their nestmates about the location of a food source. The angle of the waggle, its duration, and the speed of the dance all convey information about the distance, direction, and quality of the nectar or pollen source. Bees also use pheromones, chemical signals, to communicate a variety of messages. For example, a queen bee emits pheromones to regulate the behavior of her colony, while alarm pheromones are released to warn other bees of danger. Butterflies, while not as vocal as bees, have developed their own unique forms of communication. One common method is through the use of wing patterns. Different species and genders often have distinct wing patterns that help them identify potential mates or warn off predators. Butterflies can also communicate through their behavior. For instance, butterflies often gather at mud puddles to absorb minerals and salts. These gatherings can serve as social events where butterflies can interact and exchange information. Bees are primarily nectar collectors. They gather nectar from flowers using their long tongues and store it in their honey stomachs. Back at the hive, bees process the nectar by adding enzymes and dehydrating it. The resulting mixture is stored in honeycomb cells. Honey serves as a food source for the bee colony, especially during times when there is little or no nectar available. Butterflies, like bees, are important pollinators. They also consume nectar from flowers. However, butterflies do not have the specialized anatomy or behavior necessary to produce honey. They simply consume nectar for energy and sustenance. Bees are the most effective pollinators for many flowering plants. As they gather nectar and pollen for food, they inadvertently transfer pollen from the male part of one flower to the female part of another. This process, known as pollination, is crucial for the production of seeds and fruits. Many of our favorite fruits and vegetables, such as apples, tomatoes, and almonds, rely heavily on bees for pollination. Without bees, the yields of these crops would decline significantly, impacting food production and global economies. Bees contribute to biodiversity by supporting a wide variety of plant species. Their pollination efforts help to maintain healthy ecosystems and prevent the loss of plant diversity. Butterflies, like bees, are attracted to the nectar and pollen of flowering plants. As they visit flowers, they also aid in pollination, contributing to the reproduction of plant species. Many butterfly species are habitat specialists, meaning they rely on specific plants or ecosystems for their survival. Their presence can be an indicator of healthy and diverse habitats. Both bees and butterflies face significant threats due to habitat loss, pesticide use, climate change, and diseases. These factors have led to declines in their populations worldwide. Protecting these vital pollinators requires concerted efforts to conserve their habitats, reduce pesticide use, and promote sustainable agricultural practices. Honeybees are known for their impressive short-distance flights. Honeybees typically forage within a radius of about 2 to 3 kilometers from their hive. This proximity ensures efficient resource gathering and reduces energy expenditure. While bumblebees are generally heavier than honeybees, they can also travel distances of up to 5 kilometers in search of food. Their larger size and stronger muscles enable them to fly against wind and carry heavier loads. Solitary bees often have more restricted flight ranges, as they typically nest and forage within a smaller area. However, some species, like carpenter bees, can travel several kilometers to find suitable nesting sites. Monarch butterflies, renowned for their incredible migratory feats, monarch butterflies can travel thousands of kilometers each year. They migrate from their breeding grounds in North America to overwintering sites in Mexico or California, often crossing vast bodies of water. Painted lady butterflies. These butterflies are also known for their long-distance migrations, traveling across continents and oceans. They have been recorded in various parts of the world, including North America, Europe, Asia, and Africa. Other butterflies. While not all butterflies exhibit such extraordinary migratory abilities, many species can travel significant distances in search of food, mates, or suitable habitats. Bees and butterflies, while both vital for ecosystems, often evoke different responses in humans. Bees are often viewed with a mix of fear and respect due to their ability to sting. Their industrious nature and role in pollination is widely recognized, but their potential danger can overshadow their benefits. Butterflies, on the other hand, are generally seen as symbols of beauty, transformation, and fragility. Their vibrant colors and graceful flight patterns captivate and delight. They are often associated with positive emotions and are seen as harmless creatures. These contrasting perceptions highlight the complex interplay between human emotions, cultural beliefs, and our interactions with nature. While bees and butterflies play crucial roles in our environment, our understanding and appreciation of them are often influenced by factors beyond their ecological significance. That's the buzz and the flutter on bees and butterflies. Whether you're team bee or team butterfly, both are crucial to keeping our world blooming. If you enjoyed this deep dive into nature's most important pollinators, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing comparisons. Let us know in the comments which one you think wins the pollinator crown. See you in the next video.